Hello, my name is Fabiola and I'm one of your teachers. Watch this video class with subtitles as many times as you need until you're able to understand it all without the subtitles. Then, practice and enjoy watching it again several times. Understanding everything as if it were your own language. Have your mouse handy and pause often to understand the examples better. If you do it like this, you will learn a lot of English. Today, we're going to learn when to use the present continuous and when to use the simple present. Let's begin by revising when to use the simple present. You have already studied the simple present in Unit 14. Look at this example. They sing beautifully. We use the simple present to talk about things in general and for things that happen repeatedly or habits. Look at another example. He plays football. The simple present is also used to talk about permanent situations. So, the simple present is simple, right? Now, let's compare it with the present continuous. You learned how to form the present continuous in the previous Unit 37. Look at this example. I am working. Remember that we formed the present continuous with the correct form of the verb to be in the present and a verb ending in ing. Also remember to use contractions to sound more like a native English speaker and say, am working. We use the present continuous to talk about something which is happening at or around the time of speaking. Am working now. The present continuous is also used to talk about temporary situations that may happen during a long period of time. Look at this example. We are working on a new project this week. In this example, we use the present continuous even if we're not working on the new project at this precise moment. Let me give you another example. You are studying English with American and British Academy this year. And I'm sure you're going to learn lots of English. Okay, now you know the differences between the present continuous and the simple present. Let's look at the present continuous versus simple present comparisons. Look at this sentence. He works in his garden every day. It is in the simple present. But the sentence, he's working in the garden now, is in the present continuous. Let's see another example. She cooks wonderful dinners. She's cooking dinner. It's easy, right? So let's move on. As you have seen in the previous examples, the present continuous is used with action verbs, such as work, cook, and study. But the present continuous is not used with non-action verbs. Non-action verbs are also known as state verbs. There are many different state verbs. Let's start by looking at state verbs of thought. Let's see some of the state verbs of thought. To believe, to understand, to agree, to know, to remember, to forget. Look at some examples. Do you understand me now? I don't remember his name. In these sentences, we use the simple present and not the present continuous. Because to understand and to remember are state verbs. Now let's look at state verbs of emotion. Look at these two examples. I want to go to the cinema. Do you like this wine? We also use the simple present and not the present continuous because the verbs to want and to like are state verbs of emotion. Other state verbs of emotion are to wish, to love, to hate. Now let's move on to the state verbs of possession. Some state verbs of possession are to have, to own, to belong. For example, with the sentence, I have a new car now, also use the simple present and not the present continuous. Okay, we're nearly finished. Let's look at the final group of state verbs which do not use the present continuous. State verbs of senses and others. The verbs to look, to smell, to sound, to seem, to appear are also state verbs and are not used in the present continuous. For example, it looks like a violent film. Well, in this class you revised the grammar in Unit 38 of our complete course and learned how to use the present continuous and the simple present. Enjoy Unit 38 and meet two friends, Maggie and Carol. Find out why they're going to have a party in the park. Put your headset on and practice to improve your listening comprehension. Record and compare phrases to improve your speaking and learn how to write correctly. You will also gain fluency by interpreting roles, and then you will learn the grammar and new vocabulary. Have fun! Bye-bye!